These 2 weeks are all about creating a lasting transformation. There's a great energy right now to renew ourselves and to take steps to create meaningful change. This is the story about a red skywalker that used their healing hands to create a storm of transformation. Welcome to another astrology video with Itzolkeen. My name is Balder, and this wave will run from the 16th of November to the 28th of November. This is called the Blue Hand Wavespell. And if you were with me 2 weeks ago, you learned that we could do some shadow work, that we had an opportunity to look at ourselves and reflect, to let go of the old so that we could be renewed. Well, now is the time for that renewal. Now we can flow effortlessly with the flow of life, the blue hand. And this starts us on this process. And then we meet the yellow star. The yellow star is a sign of harmony, of inner stillness. It teaches us to just be. Now, my mother actually did a video on that day, breathing exercise to teach you to be aware of your own breathing. If you want to check it out, it's in the description. And then we come to the red moon. The red moon is about memory. And tone 3 is about setting things in motion. So trying to set in motion right now the memories to allow things to flow, right? The moon is about the trauma healing. And if we can allow things to flow, what that means is we don't hold on to it. When we feel an emotion coming up, don't suppress it. Just let it be, let it out. And you'll notice if you just let it out, it can soon move away if you don't hold on to it. Just let it keep flowing. And this is how the moon continues to purify itself and goes with the ups and the downs, with the ebb and the flow, and just keeps moving, cleaning and healing our memories. Now, this helps us to stand in this structure, this tone 4, the white dog. The white dog is about being loyal to yourself and to others. It's about tolerance, about forgiveness, about accepting yourself as you are and accepting others as they are. It's about unconditional love. And then we come to the monkey. The blue monkey can help us to strengthen ourselves by letting things be transparent, by not letting it weigh heavily on us, taking things lightly with a little humor. Take it from a different perspective and see that things are okay. And then we have the yellow human, which again reminds us of that stillness and that calmness that can help us to stand in life with attention, with consciousness, to consciously make our choices based on our norms and values, on what is important to us, shaping our lives the way we want it to be. And then we come to the red skywalker over there. And the red skywalker is about the spiritual principles. One such principle would be the yin and the yang. The way that the Big Bang, or even the stars, they they go through this process, these phases of expanding all their light out into the universe and then imploding back and sucking all the light in. And that process is the same process as when you and I take a breath. You expand and you let go. Take it in and let it out. Now, have you noticed in your own life that there are periods when you go outward and when you want to start a new project and you want to meet friends and you go and do all these things and you're very focused on expansion and going out. And then after a little while, maybe a few years, maybe a few months, you want to go inward again. You want less people around you, you want less things to do, and you just want to be with yourself again for a while to find yourself. This is that ebb and flow, that up and down. These are just movements that we have. It's the same processes as your breath and as the billions of years of a star. The Skywalker is also about taking the consequence of our beliefs, which is to say, to take the steps that our beliefs would make us take to actually, you can have all kinds of wonderful intentions. You can think this is what's good, but Skywalker asks you to actually take steps, to actually make it physical, make it real, to have the courage to take action, to create change, because the goal of this wave, Blue Storm, is about transformation, is about change. That is where we're headed. Now, the White Wizard comes next. And the White Wizard is this timeless wizard who understands the process of the previous 7 generations and the next 7 generations, how this affects us. It can teach us that we can act now so that things don't have to be fixed 7 generations from now. We can fix them now. And things that should have been fixed in the past and are troubling you now, you can fix them today. And thereby you're helping not only yourself, but also those who come after us. Then comes the eagle. The eagle flies above a situation, takes it from a different perspective, and allows you to look at the situation and look where you're headed. Find some vision and see not just the small details, but also the grand overview. And then we come to Yellow Warrior. And Yellow Warrior, manifesting warrior on tone 10, is about discipline. To have the discipline to actually take action towards change. You have this thing you want to let go of. You have this thing you want to change. You have these new habits perhaps you want to create. A new way of doing things or a new project to start, but you have to take the first step. You have to take action towards renewal. And then we get to Earth. Earth 11. Now the Earth wants to take steps. It wants to keep taking steps to get things done. And that's great. But sometimes the Earth has to learn to stand still. To take a step and stand still. Look, and then take another step. Because sometimes you have to see that you have to make a turn. And when you can take these steps but be aware of where you're headed and be aware of how you can change course sometimes, then you can align with the synchronicity of life and keep moving in the right direction. We then come to Mirror 12 And the mirror is something we need to look in if we haven't done so already. Confronting us with ourselves, and maybe showing the mirror to others, or looking at what others are doing and seeing, what does that teach me about what I want to do? And then we reach the storm, the great storm that can feel a little chaotic. But as a skywalker, as a wizard, you can stand in that storm, in the eye of the storm, and experience the transformation around you and within you while staying calm, present, having attention and making conscious choices. So it's about going with the flow, but being present and taking steps so that we can make that transformation in our lives. This wave is a great moment to start a new creative project, to start a process of healing, and to really use this energy. There's a lot of energy right now to create new habits, to set in motion a new pattern, to just start a new project, to take action for something that you've wanted to change in your life for a long time and you kept avoiding it or procrastinating. Well, take the first step today. This is what you can do to create meaningful change in your life. Take the first step and be aware of where you're headed. Thank you. And have a wonderful day.